All right, YouTube, what is good? It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner. This is Yin and Yang episode 9. 9 of these things is in the books. And as you guys know, this is a show where it's a co-host, and that is my PIC. He go by the name of Andy. Yes, Andy Signor, Popcorn Planet. What's good, homie?
Boom! Oh, tonight, dude, I just saw the fights tonight.
Yeah.
This is gonna be hard.
Yeah, bro. It's going to be one of
Fun,
those
man.
games.
I'm excited. Well, how are you doing, man? I saw 2 movies. I just got out of 2 movies, Jody.
Bruh, that motherfreaking, I can't wait for The Hunt. The Hunt,
Just saw The Hunt. I just dropped the review. You can watch it afterwards.
Oh, for sure.
It's a mixed bag for me.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
I liked parts, didn't like the middle, but you can go check out my review. Overall, streaming. I don't know if you need to go see it in the theater, but you know what I did see? I don't know if did you see? I was catching up. The Way Back with Ben Affleck. Did you see that one?
No. Is it good?
Yeah, man, that one hit me hard.
It's gotta be.
It's beautiful. He's amazing in it. It's one of the best coaching movies, but alcoholism, and it really feels like you're watching like the life story of Ben Affleck. And
All right, we are back. Now we should be back with a better stream key. This is Yin and Yang. What's happening? I had to change those settings from 4K to 1080p, but we are back. And Mr. Tupac put that $5 down. First donation of the stream. Shout out to my dude, Pac. He says Yin and Yang number 9, baby, on Hump Day. Hopefully, one day Andy will be in the studio to get a bean.
dude, someday it's gonna happen. We'll make it happen.
It'll happen.
I don't know who'll be where first, but yeah, we'll make it work.
Both, yeah, both.
I hate LA, but I'll come out to LA for Jody.
I'll come out to Florida for you too. If we go family vacation out there, Florida's a really good vacation spot. I could like break away. I could ditch my family at Disney World and pull up.
I'm like an hour and a half away from Disney.
All right, for sure. That'll work.
Are we live?
We should be live right now. Yeah.
Is it the same link?
It's probably different now. They probably separated them then.
Okay. Live now. Okay, got it. Let's making sure we're in the right place. All right, cool. Sorry. Looks like we're good. All right. Yes. What's up, everybody?
Okay. Refresh. All right, for sure. All right, so we're back. So we have the topics to get over, but I got to talk about what is Yin and Yang. I'm going to still go over this because people often get confused. Yin and Yang is a show that rewards the debate. Not if you believe it or not. We could be arguing about elephant trunks versus giraffe necks. It really doesn't freaking matter. It's all about the debate. If we give a better argument for whatever we're arguing about, that's what this show is about. It rewards the debate. We have 3 topics. All 3 of them will be voted on by you after the stream is over. So if you guys didn't catch it live, don't worry. You guys can go to the comment section of this video after it's already uploaded. Go into the pinned comment that I will have up there in the top of the comment section where it says who wins. And each round, put your winner. Very simple. Very straightforward. All right, so let's talk about the winner of episode number 8. Andy, you won that that round. Darth Vader was tough, but I won overall, bro. I took the dub, bro.
I wanted to win.
Yin and Yang number 8 goes to Jody Joe.
Darth
Man,
Vader, better villain.
man,
That's the only one
that's you got that one. You got that one. You got that one. But the other 2, I banked on those other 2.
Those other 2 were impossible.
Yeah, I got those ones. So I'm glad I got that win. It's like 6-2. I feel good right now so far with the record. So far, I'm serving Andy up with these debates, man. But it's a long season.
I see you saying hi.
Who's that?
Sorry. I don't know. Lord Draken said, hey, Andy.
Oh, Lord Draken. Shout out to him, man. Carlito's Ways in the stream and everything. So
Frisco's in there. Yeah, I see. My family. Yash has come over. Thanks, everybody.
Yash be up in the chat. Shout out to Yash. Everybody bleeding over. It's bleeding into one. That's what's happening. Ronnie Fly's in the chat. There's your boy, man. That's my guy,
Tony
Ronnie Fly.
Robinson.
Yeah, Ronnie Fly. That's the dude that sent you that 50.
Oh, look, John's coming on. Welcome, John. I like seeing John. Yeah, we're all one big family, guys.
All right, it's happening. Oh, Jody income. Hold on. Hey, you see Ronnie Fly?
Yeah.
That's my man's. That's the dude that sent you that PayPal, right?
Oh, yeah. Thank you, man. That was very Ronnie. Bravo. Ryan's like, Andy,
Ronnie Flaw just hit it.
Damn, guys, that's so
with
much better.
100, bro.
You gotta put that on screen because when you guys do the pay to us, oh man, it's so better because that's pure cash.
Bro, he said this is Yin and Yang. Let's go. Happy Wednesday, bro.
Bravo, sir. Yeah, Tune in tomorrow night. I'm gonna try. Jody, watch tomorrow night. I'm gonna figure out how to really incorporate the Cash App because you guys are brilliant at that. Forget the super chats.
Shout to these streets, bro. Man, you gotta be a trap boy to know what this is all about. Hey, we gonna show. Hey, Ronnie, we gonna put Andy in. We gonna put him on with the Cash App, bro.
I got the Cash App. Somebody asked me that's right. Set up the Cash App.
Look at that shit.
Oh yeah,
man.
We gotta be careful on taxes.
That's a full 100, bro. It's a full 100. You know what I'm saying? YouTube say give me 70.
Cash App. Oh yeah, I got my own Cash App.
Oh, you got it for sure. Ronnie, that's what's up, bro. He said bad. That's what's up, bro. Shout out to my dude Ronnie Flaw. He sent $100 through the Cash App. In the Cash App, that's where the Cash App. In the Cash App, that's where the Cash App. Welcome everybody. Don't get intimidated. It's all love. They supporting the creators out here, man, making moves. It's a long process. There's some things coming up that I want to talk to you guys about soon, but this round's for you, Ronnie, bruh. I'm gonna take this round for you. I'm gonna take this hard topic for you. Let's go ahead and get right into this shit, bruh. Round number 1, bro.
Look, I took a picture right for because everyone never knows I did it there. Cash App Andy say yes. Cash App everybody. I'm gonna get yours up on my show. We gotta have each other's forget that Twitter tag. Let's put each other's Cash Apps on the bottom.
Cash Apps and PayPals, baby. Cash Apps and PayPal. So Jody and Andy, where we get another Amber Heard next? We gonna get her. Don't even trip.
Oh yeah, we got it. Did you read about the assistant?
No.
Oh man, the assistant came out and not just destroyed Amber Heard. I got to do a video. We should do a video, but you should do one too. But anyway, let's do what. Sorry, stop. Keep me on focus.
Yeah.
Weinstein will win the appeal. Really, we're going there.
Harvey Weinstein will win his appeal. He will be released from prison. He'll be scot free. Andy Signor money sign Andy Signor. Real simple. There it is.
But anyway, I'm really putting my Cash App up myself if I have to defend Harvey Weinstein, you fucker.
I got this, bruh. I got this for the homie Ronnie Flaw, bruh.
I know you want me to be real and raw and honest, and I'm doing pretty good, I hope.
Yeah.
But I'm not going on camera defending Harvey Weinstein. Ronnie just sent me 50 bones.
There it is.
Look at that.
Look.
That's how it works. We can start loving each other on each other's streams. Ronnie, my man.
Shout to Ronnie Flaw, bro. Hey, he right there in Florida.
It texts me, so I saw. Oh, he doesn't have to tell me. I set the alert, so when the Cash App comes, bam. All right,
he right there in Florida.
I'll fight whatever you want for this family. I don't care anymore. You want me to fight for Harvey Weinstein? I'll do whatever you want, man. Let's do it.
What a start to Yin and Yang. Send it, boys. Shout out to my dude Joe Frisco. Joe Frisco showing love. Moderator on Popcorn Plan. Shout out to that, bro. Hey, thank you, Joe Frisco, for the love, man. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to hit this one, man. Harvey Weinstein will win his appeal. I'll take that. We're gonna do coin flip today instead of the wheel because my camera's in the studio. I took it to the studio and I left it there, so we don't have that camera. So we'll do a coin flip whenever we do need to choose our topics. So this is me.
Well, I mean, here's the reality. I'm just not as I haven't been like doing all this research on this one. So I'll try my best. I have an angle I can go either way.
There's no research necessary.
I got my guy things if I have to lie. I'll go Harvey if you want. If you really want it?
I got Harvey. It's all to the good. All right. So since I got Harvey, I'm gonna have you go first. We're gonna put 10 minutes on the clock, and Andy, whenever you are ready, you may begin.
Look, I think there's an argument there you could make. Oh, the judge was corrupt, all this stuff, but guess what? It's all corrupt, and they want to make they want to define what they need someone to take the hit on this. Harvey Weinstein is that guy, and let's be honest, he deserves it. Look, I'm not one to cancel people. I don't believe in it. I think everyone deserves a second shot,
right?
And like they're to an extent. Look, Harvey deserves to try to right some wrongs. He has that right, but he's shown no growth. He's taken no accountability. The man still, to the end of the day, was like, "I'm confused why I was abusing these women." The dude's just delusional. And a monster and reprehensible. So I think they're going to use this as a way to just define this whole era. He's the poster child. It's going to be even worse. There was a whole bunch of, like Bill Cosby guy. They want to set the precedence. They want to send the old white guy who screwed up and is a monster, and they want to send him away so everybody can just say, we did it, leave us alone. I don't see how even in the appeal, that's going to go away. There's no way.
All right, yeah, well, it's real simple for me. The system is broken, bro. Harvey Weinstein's a powerful man. Absolutely, he will file for an appeal. He got 23 years today. Got 3 years for actual rape. Only 3 years. The 20 years was for something a little less of a crime than, rape. You could get a really long time for it, but the judge found a little spot to give him a nice chunk of time. Bro, that's going to get turned over because I believe that, Harvey Weinstein is too powerful to be in prison. In my opinion, he will have the right people pulling the right strings, buying off the right people, rubbing the right shoulders, and he will appeal within 12 months, 12 to 16 months, and he will win his appeal simply off this case that he is Harvey Weinstein, bro. He's white, he's powerful, he's privileged, he's a higher up. He's going to be on his way out, bro. I don't think this is going to stick, even though I think this was just for the Me Too win. Like, Me Too is big. This is the first guy of Me Too, right? This is the first real dude that they started the movement. So we got to make an example of him.
You could argue Cosby was up there.
Cosby's black. Please.
No, but I'm saying that's still a Me Too case.
Okay, sure, it's a Me Too case, and he's in prison, but he's black, so of course he's going to do his time. But with Weinstein, it's totally different. And the Me Too is going to, this is an official win for the public for Me Too to put look, here's your guy, he convicted him, he's in prison, and with the law, with the legal system that he used, he appealed, got better defense, found more holes in the prosecution, and he won, and he will be free. There's no reason why I shouldn't believe he wouldn't.
Well, I'm saving a trump card, but let me stick on the main point. You're wrong. Look, I'm with you. Any other case, yes. Typically, yes. All this is true. I'm not denying it, and I get it. It's racially charged too. I understand. I believe and I accept all of that, except in this case. He is now the poster child for this. There's no way they're going to let him get away with this. They can't. There will be an uproar. No one wants to deal with the uproar. If he's sent away for prison life, no one will care.
He's too powerful.
No, he's not anymore, though. Did you read all the emails that leaked to Bezos and Bloomberg? No, his own brother called him a rape. Like, there's no way.
That's because you're supposed to.
But no, everybody who has power, who actually has power, completely kicked him to the curb. He has nothing left. He's got nothing left. He's got some money probably still, but even that I bet you is drowning in it.
He's got tons of money.
Between the divorce and the lawyer fees, dude, you're nuts.
He's got tons,
massive hits. No, I don't buy it. Yes, he's got more money than we do, of course. But I'm just saying, no new income is coming in, and he's taking a massive hit, and he's gonna owe a lot. So anyway, long story short, he's the poster child. He's got no power. No one's gonna do it. Even his own freaking lawyers couldn't get him out of this case, and he's got all the power in the world. It was a done deal. I think it's gonna be a done deal. And here's my other trump card. Ready? There's not going to be appeal because he's going to die. There's no way.
Whoa. Are you saying he's going to get murdered in prison?
I think Epstein, if it happens to Epstein, you don't think someone's going to try and take out rapist?
Well, didn't Epstein kill himself?
No, Epstein didn't kill himself. Come on.
Well, isn't that the story, though?
No, the story is, did he kill him? No, of course. How did not someone let him in? The security cameras were down. No way he killed himself. That was someone killed him. Absolutely.
Okay. I'm not really familiar with it. I thought I read a headliner that said he committed suicide.
No, well, yes, that's what you're told. But Epstein had access to every powerful person in the world doing crazy stuff that we're never going to know about. And he was about to start spilling names. So he got.
You think they're going to put a hit on Weinstein and shut him up?
I think there's people out there who probably
that man is putting hits out on prison guards. Weinstein's got the power. If you think that he ain't got no power, you think his power is gone, you're mistaken, man. This man is a player. He walked up with crutches to the courthouse, bro. He was playing everybody.
Harvey has so little power now that he'll probably actually kill himself before he's actually killed. There's no way he's going to man up and take even a couple years in prison. That dude is going to get and think about all the people who are going to take advantage and abuse him. It's going to be ugly for him. He's paying the price. He deserves it. I'm not going to defend the man like you. No, I'm kidding. You're not defending him, but you're fighting. I get it. The system's corrupt. I don't think in this case, I think you're giving him way too much credit on his power. He had power. He lost it. He has some money. He's losing it. He's got nothing left. This dude is a broken man. He's walking in on canes to try and mislead everybody. The dude's done.
Yeah, I disagree, man. I think that you're downplaying the 50-year career that Harvey Weinstein has. He has a lot of powerful allegiances, even to the point where he was going through this rut, going through this mayhem. Even the great Gayle King and Oprah Winfrey refused to interview, question him at all. They won't even talk about that man. They'll get Kobe Bryant. They'll go after other motherfuckers. They'll go after R. Kelly, but they won't touch Harvey Weinstein. Why won't Oprah, the most powerful black woman in the country next to Michelle Obama at the time, won't come after Harvey Weinstein? Because he's powerful.
I've seen comments, but what do you want her to do? Do an interview with him? Maybe he doesn't want to do an interview with them. I was Harvey. I wouldn't do an interview
If
with
Oprah
them.
wants to interview with you, you do an interview with Oprah. That's just how she works. Nobody. What? Oprah's protecting him. Oprah's protecting him and been protecting him.
Well, Oprah doesn't even really do interviews anymore. She sort of does her own thing. But it's a good point of why isn't Gayle King doing it? But if I were Harvey, I wouldn't do an interview. I guess you would. You want to try and get it out there. But
they're friends, bro.
His PR and his lawyers are probably like, dude, don't do interviews. Anything he says while during that trial can be used against him. So I don't know. I think you're spouting conspiracy theories there. That
it's not a conspiracy. They're known to be friends.
Why on earth would Gayle King not do an interview with Harvey Weinstein? That's just ludicrous to me.
She didn't, though.
That is not her choice. I don't believe it. She has interviewed R. Kelly, everybody. She wants ratings. She money.
Interviewed R. Kelly, a black man, to take him down. She interviewed Lisa Leslie after Kobe Bryant died to tear down Kobe Bryant's character.
Did you see how that R. Kelly one went down?
Yes.
If I was Harvey's lawyer,
did you see how the Lisa Leslie interview went down?
She wasn't on trial. If I was Harvey's lawyer, I would not a chance let him go up against Gayle King.
It's going over your head. It's going over your head. Gayle will not interview Weinstein because Gayle knows not to mess with Weinstein because Weinstein and Oprah are friends.
Give 10 years and see if there's a prison interview with Harvey Weinstein. Okay?
No, it's done because the story is too late. It's too late at that point.
Appeal's still going.
Appeal will happen.
When the trials are done, that man's going to do the interview. Absolutely. And yes, Gayle King's going to want the interview. You're delusional.
She's not interviewing anybody. You're crazy.
Especially after he's convicted.
Then where's the interview in the last 3 years, Andy?
Because he's on trial.
No, bullshit. 3 years, Andy.
No, bullshit, Jody. I've been there. I've been in the lawyer. I've done the settlements. You're not allowed to fucking do interviews. You're just fucking.
Yes, you are.
No, you're not. Lawyers do the
R. Kelly did it. He was facing charges. How did R. Kelly do it?
Trying to help R. Kelly.
No. You said I caught you in a lie. I caught you in some bullshit.
Anything you say can be used against you. Anything you say can be used against you.
You said, I've been there. I've done that. You cannot do interviews when you have a case on you. But R. Kelly did it.
But what's that have to do with it?
It proves what you're saying to be false.
R. Kelly is an idiot.
No. It proves what you're saying to be factually false.
Demolished him. Gayle King's not going to get other interviews like that again because she destroyed him.
Gayle King didn't destroy R. Kelly. R. Kelly destroyed R. Kelly. What you talking about?
Because he destroyed himself by doing
it. Yes. He destroyed it. It could have been anyone there.
Further.
It could have been me.
If he had just shut up,
he was looking for a reason to speak.
Oh, I don't know about R. Kelly. He made it public all over with him pointing at her, and she sat there.
3 years, no interview from Gayle King for a reason.
Would have been like, would have done something.
He was convicted and he was accused in 2017, 3 years ago. Not a single interview from nobody. Why? Because he knows he's too powerful. You ain't interviewing me. You ain't doing this. We ain't gonna put this in the limelight. They buried him for 2 years. We didn't see no news about what he was going on, only until he pops up to go to court. That was a cover up by the media, bro, because he's powerful.
Look, the other thing you do interviews, because I see like Michael Jackson, people do interviews if they are innocent and they really are being cocky about it, right? That is a fair point. Harvey Weinstein was
Jussie Smollett. Jussie Smollett. People do interviews because they're innocent. He went on 60 Minutes and lied like a motherfucker.
Yeah, but that dude's delusional. That's my point.
Oh, come.
In certain cases, I am
saying, time. The timer hit. Time.
I do think Michael Jackson, because I have more on this coming, by the way, because I interviewed Michael Jackson did the interviews.
Everything after this, do not count towards the debate, guys. This is just chit chat.
I know Michael Jackson did those interviews because he was like, I'm innocent. And when he did the second trial, he did it. He refused to settle again because he knew that looked bad. And there's so much to that story, and I'm going to talk about it soon. It's part of Hugging the Cactus, which if you guys aren't subscribing, go subscribe because I got a lot of. We opened up a lot of cans on that one of just like, damn. There's a lot more. That story is complicated as hell, and no one wants to defend him because it's a really sensitive subject, or even just ask questions. But in this case, there's no question. The dude is now convicted. It's a done deal. So anyway, it's just different. Again, I've said it. I'm just repeating the point. What I'm trying to stand by.
Stop cheating.
You don't do but I'm not beyond the show. Don't count this.
Okay.
I'm just saying, when you are in a case like that and your life's on the line, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Mm-hmm.
And Jussie Smollett, R. Kelly, they're morons. Harvey Weinstein's not a moron. And so my point is, like, I think he had wise counsel who was like, dude, you're screwed. Do not do an interview. I really genuinely beyond the points.
Bro.
I genuinely don't think Gayle King is saying no to the interview to save it. That is a huge ratings.
Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. Let's use you as an example.
Gayle is all about the ratings. I know you're going like the racials thing. I get it. I believe you there a bit.
Why are you saying the ratings when R. Kelly ain't about no ratings? Ain't nobody looking at R. Kelly when she did that interview, bro. Stop.
Dude,
R. Kelly was done. He's washed.
No, but I'm talking about for Gayle. That was a huge win for Gayle King.
The only no, it wasn't. That was a huge tear. Like you went up there to tear him down. No one liked her after that interview, even though R. Kelly was wrong. She was malicious.
Leslie one she got some flack for. I'll give you. The dude that afterwards on both sides, it was the shot of R. Kelly screaming at her with a point finger, and Gayle King was just sitting there like this.
Exactly. She didn't even do anything. That was R. Kelly waiting to self-explode. Anybody could have been in that seat.
Got him to explode, Jody. That's why she won.
She did not get him to explode. He was already ready to explode, bro. He went there to explode.
He was ignited.
Talking about me, man. Talking about trying to kill me.
Anyone who's ever singing beyond the show, anyone who's ever in a situation where you're getting screwed by the media, you got to get someone to help you and have your back, because the media does not have your back. The media is there to push those buttons to make you explode and make you look like R. Kelly, freaking lose it. And look, whether he was justified or not in losing it, she did that. So she won. She won that interview hands down, and she got a lot of cred. And that was the first time I saw a Gayle interview, and I'm like, damn, she really put him to task. And he deserved it, dude. He totally deserved it.
You're giving too much credit to this woman who was sitting across in that seat. That had everything to do with Surviving R. Kelly documentary that aired on cable. That's what got R. Kelly.
Do you think R. Kelly's innocent?
No. But
yeah,
let's
easy on him, or
Gayle King did not ruin R. Kelly's life. It was the surviving. It was the survive. Gayle King had nothing to do with the teardown of R. Kelly. Surviving R. Kelly's what killed him.
It didn't help. It only made it worse for him.
He was already going to prison. It was already
there. Him screaming at the woman. It's all optic.
I disagree. He was already going to jail, bro. That Surviving R. Kelly documentary. Gayle didn't do anything different.
No, dude.
She made the meltdown happen because she did the interview
for weeks.
Because it was funny.
No, but it still made him look like a monster, which he
not
is.
Based off of any questions she asked him. He went there and he was just talking.
It didn't matter. That interaction.
What interaction?
The interaction with Gayle King, whether you want to give her credit or not, added more drama and trouble to R. Kelly's. All I'm trying to fucking say.
Yeah,
dude.
It did.
It did. Of course, that was a win for Gayle and not for R. Kelly. And my point is, that's why you don't do interviews, because but
that's wrong.
Negatives.
That's terrible. Because I could do an interview and I'll wreck every single last person asking me questions, bro. Here's the thing.
There's no interview that Harvey Weinstein could have done that would have helped him.
Absolutely. Yes, he could have. What are you talking about? The chick was emailing him, calling him baby, I love you. The same chick that's calling you a rapist, you have emails of her calling baby, I love you. I can't wait to see you again.
You're focused on two. There are dozens.
The main one is Man. She's the main one.
Done. No, the dude's optics are done because he's got.
I know his optics are done, but I'm saying if you are a psychopath, you could go in front of the camera and do an interview. You could have did one. You chose not to. You got me too for it.
I did afterwards, and
too late.
But my optics were bad too because
and you were innocent.
One, right? I focused on the one that I was innocent on, and then I flirted with fans, which people said
Man, nobody care about that shit. Nobody care about that.
Can I vent about that, Jody?
Yeah, go ahead.
Harvey Weinstein gets me so I'm incensed because of that disgusting sick man. Me, countless others got put in the same fucking breath, and it pisses me off.
Yeah.
Like when that shit happened, I was next to him. My mom was looking at pictures of me next to Harvey friggin' Weinstein, and there are still people to staying fucking silent who put me next to this fucking man, and it's fucked up, dude. There are levels of badness. And it's like, sure, to some people, I understand I did wrong, but it's on so different solar systems compared to what this fucking monster did.
Facts.
And it infuriates me. And I'm so excited and happy to see this man go away. That's why I don't like that, because he destroyed my life too, because everyone just put us together, and not even just me. There's so many people who fell that some of them were bad. Some of them weren't as bad, and like it didn't matter. It was all, you're all get all the Weinsteins out, and it's so fucked of the society and the people who did it. And I'm calling out the people who are still saying silent. Fuck off! You guys are so awful. Like what you did to me and others by jumping to those conclusions, it's just the worst, and it affects people mentally. It doesn't go away. And anyway, justice was served, but there's still a lot of trash that needs to be taken out, and all the people who rushed to that judgment. You got to get through this process, because this process is what should happen. And this guy's going to be put away, and it should be life in prison, and should rot there. Goodbye. Get the hell out of here. But my God, you can't just lump people in with a monster like that and then be able to get away with it. It's so wrong. Sorry.
Yeah. No. It's perfectly fine, bro. This is what this platform's about. I'll add to that, like Weinstein being in prison kind of closes a chapter for something that started the wave that got you in trouble. So maybe since this fool is done, maybe this Me Too thing about the lynch mob type of Me Too, not the original Me Too, right? Because it's about real victims getting justice. I'm for that. That's why I made the video today. But the bullshit Me Too, where it's like, hey, you tried to touch me just to get some money and shit. No. Just a lynch mob. So, nah. Maybe that will be over with Harvey Weinstein going to prison. Only time will tell. But my prediction is in the next couple of years, the whole entire status quo of the way we look at these relationships between men and women, especially in Hollywood, will change. I believe that. And hopefully those people that are that threw you under the bus, a lot of them motherfuckers over at Screen Junkies who threw you under that bus, who in my opinion were jealous of you all along and wanted your spot. Trust me, I know that. And since they found an opening to get you up out of there, they got you up out of there. And now you out of there and you have an ability to come back. The last thing they want to do is leave a little breadcrumb for you to get back into your spot, telling them what to do, being a boss over there. They ain't having that, Jack.
Dude, it's beyond that. I would never want to be over boss over there,
Well,
but it's more than human decency.
Even admitting that they were wrong that's
and not even just admitting they're wrong, but just after. And I'm not going to name names right now. I'm not, maybe someday, but it's just a whole company. There are a couple people there that they owe me more than what they gave me, is all I'll say. And it's like, it's the fact that it's still like being ignored, dude. They think like it's going to go away. They don't realize they're making it worse.
You're a
and
better
it's only
person than me, bro. I would have flamed everybody.
Well, I might still. I didn't
you
say
a better person. Now I would have flamed him as soon as the shit went down, bro. I'm telling you, I wouldn't have got Me Too if I was you, bro. That shit would have happened to me, bro. April would have been in jail the day after she accused me. Man, I'm telling you, man, god dang. Anyway, man, Genshi Fox, number 2, $5 donation. Shout out to Genshi Fox, bro.
What's up, John? Thank you for showing up here.
So his name's John? Okay. John says, do we erase Harvey Weinstein's name off of movies that he produced? No, I don't think that we should do that.
No, I don't think so either.
That's not fair.
And look, I don't think Cosby Show should be gone. I don't think Michael Jackson's Simpsons should be gone. Mm-hmm. You can't erase the history. You just got to, it is what it is. Yeah. And I think when you erase history, that's when shit gets real dangerous.
I add another layer to that. Me, personally, I always use the Cosmo Kramer from Seinfeld. Michael Richards is a racist. He doesn't like black people, call us niggers. Said a lot of hateful things, but I will always love me some Cosmo Kramer. I'd separate the two, profession from the person. As long as we could do that, we're fine with it. So Harvey Weinstein produced some good, some trash movies.
I'm going to defend him. Did you watch him on Comedians in Cars doing coffee with that?
With Seinfeld?
Seinfeld?
Yeah, I saw him. Yeah, I saw it. I saw that episode.
I really think he is still kicking himself over that. I think he really, really
he's only kicking himself because his career got tarnished for it. That's why.
You could say that about me, dude. No, I'm just saying. It's got to be. Look, I get it, and I'm not black, so when that word it is what it is. But it's hard for me to make the comment. But I don't know. I saw genuine remorse, and I think people are just sometimes trying to be edgy, and they don't say it really meaning what they know, And so,
bro, dude, remember what he said, bro? It wasn't just a comment; it was a tirade.
He went off, because
it was a tirade.
He was like a heckler. He was doing a stupid thing.
Do you think Mel Gibson hates Jews? Yes, he went on a tirade. If you said a little comment, yeah. If you said
alcoholic, and I think when you're really drunk with alcohol, you truth come out. Yeah, but it doesn't mean he's really that. I think there's a lot of ignorance in the world, and I'm always more careful of making sure is there actual racism there, or is it just pure ignorance.
Yes, it's racism, bro. I remember seeing Mel Gibson.
In each case, I'm saying in each case,
Right.
Mel Gibson, of course, racism. Fuck you.
Yeah, I remember seeing like Mel Gibson. He was getting interviewed for I think it was Ransom, and this was after the meltdown. And I don't know if you remember because you used to live out here. The KTLA5 entertainment guy, the fat guy with the fat neck. He was interviewing Mel Gibson. He was asking him questions about the rant, the tirade, and Mel was trying to avoid it. He was like, so Mel told him, so I'm assuming you have a dog in the fight. You mean, am I Jewish? Yeah. Yes, I am Jewish. All right. Yeah. He was like, freak you, a-hole. He don't like him, bro. He probably don't like black people either. He threw us in there too. So, but I still love Mel Gibson, man, as a creative, bro. Freak it, man. You know, it is what it is, man. Anthony McIntosh says, didn't that happen to Aziz Ansari? Wrongfully accused. Correct. It did happen to Aziz. You know, that stupid chick put half of his cock in her mouth. And she said, she admitted to putting half of his cock willfully in her mouth and talking about, I didn't really want to. Get the freak out of here, man. Freaking.
That really pissed me off. And his special, where I just feel like he's trying to get back into the liberal side. So he had to bend over and take it. And I don't think it paid off. I think he's still hitting. You know, it's hurting. He's not as big as he was. And that just shows like that you got to be careful when you do the apology, right? Like how can the liberal side who pushes you out really let you back in? It's hard. It takes a lot of time. You know, they're not letting Mel Gibson in.
Mel Gibson is a special kind of crazy. That's what Ashley said. It's and I love it. I love crazy Mel. Anthony McIntosh, $5 donation. Thanks, Anthony. I appreciate you, bro. He says, nope, Andy. He's an actor. Genuine remorse is in your actions. His train is to show remorse. Well, he's trained to show remorse and regret, etc. Yeah, I think it's all an act, baby.
I don't know if Anthony, you watched that episode, because even Jerry came to his defense, was just sort of like revealing for him, like, I saw how much you were down, and look, I don't know the guy. What do I know? Sure, could they be acting? I try not to be a cynic. Like I didn't see it as acting in that moment, and I know he just stopped acting for a while. I know he took a hit.
Oh, and whoa! Tom Hanks just announced that him and his wife have coronavirus.
No.
Are you serious? Why would he announce that? Hold on. Potential.
Come on, is Crazy Uzo actually crazy?
We're doing a Tom Hanks topic with Forrest Gump.
Come on, dude. This better not be a joke, because you're just now delaying the stream.
Uso, I trust Uso. He ain't playing. Yep, there it is. New York Times, 9 minutes ago. Tom Hanks, coronavirus. God dang!
God, no!
Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson test positive for coronavirus, bruh!
Holy
what the freak? We are about to.
Well, you just got demonetized.
We are about to freaking do a whole new topic in this motherfucker. All right, you think I'm playing? Watch this shit.
We can argue. Do they have coronavirus?
Whoa,
that's crazy. We just received word that. What? My God. But guys, it doesn't mean he's gonna die.
No,
we know that, right?
It's just freaking shocking. All right, let's go. Here we go. So, looking at a report saying that this is from Deadline, breaking news: Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson test positive for the coronavirus as the outbreak hits Elvis Presley's film. Oh my gosh! It came all the way to the freaking floor of a movie. Let me see if I could do a display capture here, a window capture, and pull up this window.
Hello, folks. Rita and I are down here in Australia. We felt a bit tired, like we had colds and some body aches. Rita had some chill, came and went, slight fevers too. To play things right as it needed to in the world right now, we were tested for the coronavirus and were found to be positive. Well, now, what do we do next? Medical officials have protocols that must be followed. We, Hanks, will be tested, observed, and isolated for as long as possible. Public health and safety requires. Not much more to it than one day at a time approach. No, we'll keep the world posted and updated. Take care of yourselves, Tom Hanks. Jesus Christ.
Warner Brothers had the full statement, quote, "We have been made aware that a company member from our Elvis feature film, which is currently in pre-production in the Gold Coast, Australia, has tested positive for COVID-19 coronavirus. We are working closely with the appropriate Australian health agencies to identify and contact anyone who may have been in direct contact with the individual. The health and safety of our company members is always our top priority, and we are taking precautions to protect everyone who works on our productions around the world." Oh my goodness. This is shocking. Andy, what's your take on coronavirus coming on set? Apparently, this Elvis film is being filmed, and him and his wife both contract the virus. Thoughts?
Look, it's hard to get without getting political. I'm very frustrated at our current administration for not being more open, honest, and giving us actual good data and information. Because I'm trying to get it, and it's like, who am I supposed to get it from? Because there's the media is creating this massive fear, and then I've read some doctors who are like, it's just an extreme flu, it'll pass, it's slowing down in China, and now it's a pandemic. I don't want the media to tell me something like this. I want the president and everything. This is now a pandemic. I'm very frustrated that we aren't getting experts in their field. I don't know. I feel like previous presidents would be like, look, here to address America. We've got the smartest scientists to come out and talk to you all and reassure you guys that everything's okay. Instead, it's like, yeah, we stopped it in China. Fake news. The media just shut. That's not helpful. There's serious stuff going on, and people are getting worried. And I'm trying to live my day one day at a time. But I'm frustrated because it's like the people in charge should be telling us more information and keeping us calm and not saying it's fake or not saying it's done, because America's Tom Hanks is now. This is going to create some pandemonium. So, I'm from what I've gathered, I'm not a doctor. It's this is containable. It's not lethal. It's usually elderly people and people who are sick. And those are the types of people who should be staying home more effectively. The masks do nothing. If you're sick, you wear the mask or you stay home. But I've been reading stories. There was some guy who went to school dance with his daughter and knew he had it and was like, I'm going to go dance with the daughter in the school. Got the whole school infected. What a scumbag. People are what's the problem here. And it's
I'm seeing some scary stuff in this chat, Andy. I'm here. I'm seeing people say the flights to Europe closed off. Yeah, no more flights to Europe. Is all on seas. NBA games, the season is up for grabs, might be canceled. All travel to Europe is gone. Scott Summers is even going as far to say as the stock market is going to crash tomorrow. That's some heavy stuff. And my man Genosi FX02 donated $5 to say, I'm not a smart man, but I know what coronavirus is.
But do we? That's the problem. And then we hear all this in a YouTube chat, but we don't hear it on from proper authorities. That's why I'm annoyed, because it's like, look, I love the family here. I want to believe them, but are we flipping out for nothing, or is this all? You know what I mean? Is this real?
What do you mean? Is this real? As if Tom Hanks could be making it up to spread a fake awareness? No, I'm just saying. Of course, it's real. I'm not trying to say it's, but I'm just saying, I'm hearing conflicting things, because it's the president's we stopped it in China. It's, he said that. He said, we stopped it in China. It's not, it's going to slow down, blah, 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 blah. We're isolating the incidents, and all of these events are, a lot of them, the big events, the conventions are canceling. And I understand why. This is a massive thing that spreads around through contact and everyone touching everything. I wouldn't want to go to E3 right now. I wouldn't. Coachella, until this is sorted out, those types of events being pushed don't scare me. That's precautionary. You know what I mean? So the fact that those events are getting canceled doesn't make me go into pandemonium. That's all right, we're doing the right thing. Of course we shouldn't put 10,000 people in a room together, because that's going to really create everyone to get sick potentially. But then everything I've heard, it's an extreme case of the flu that has caused some mortality, but the flu has killed more people. They're trying to say it's not even as strong and deadly as the flu. That's what's real, Jody. That's what's frustrating. Well, me, this is what I'm doing. I'm not going to rely on the president or the government to tell me what's real or what's right, what is or what isn't. What I've done to educate myself is I went on read articles of science blogs. I've looked at science coronavirus explained YouTube videos of medical professionals telling you how to not contract the virus, what the virus is, how does it get you sick. That's all. I've been self-educating. Scared though, because I've educated myself, and it's don't touch things. Use gloves if you're wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Right. I can still go about my day and not do those things and not be a freak. But look at your commenters. They're all going to craziness. No, everything's being canceled. Everything's gonna go crazy. This is real. They're suspending soccer. That's humankind. Hey, bro, are you a fan of Men in Black? Are you a fan of Men in Black? When Kay sent Jay on that bench, and he said, "Man, why you just can't tell people this, man? We can handle it." You remember what Kay told him? That they can't. He says, "A person, yeah, you can tell a person, but people are irrational, illogical, and you know it. You can't tell people. People do dumb shit." And I love that freaking quote from Men in Black, because it's freaking real, bro. A person, we're on edge.
and that's probably why we aren't telling them as much. But then because it's like we're trying to, but that's what I'm frustrated. Like we need someone to do it. We need someone to sort of coach us and say, "Look, yes, this is real. It's happening." I don't think anyone's disputing that it's not real. I'm trying to argue like, should we really not go outside and should we be stocking up on toilet paper? Like that. Those are the questions.
Bro, people fighting over toilet paper in Australia.
That's crazy to me. I don't understand. Like, and then it's like what's frustrating is like people can't get toilet paper because some douche got 100 rolls of toilet paper, and it's like I don't think we're at that level yet. And so that's the problem of like people are making it crazier than the thing is where I come from.
Agree.
And I think everything I've read, like you've had, there are precautions you can take, and hearing E3 and these conventions being postponed isn't creating pandemonium. It's like common sense. There's an outbreak. We got to contain it. I've heard positive, like it's slowing down in China and in Korea, like the cases have slowed down. That's encouraging. I've heard in summer, like viruses die down. So it's like there are things in place that's like not making me think we're going to turn into Walking Dead. But yeah, we all got to be careful. We got to be prepared that we might get the flu. Like it might happen. And if you're elderly or old, you got to be like, if you have any symptoms of anything, don't go into retirement homes, like elderly communities. There's things we got to do. And if you're freaking have the virus, don't go to your school's dance with your daughter and get the school infected. Like just common sense, guys. Like that's what we got to be mindful of. But that's what causes the pandemonium because people are idiots and can't like stay at home when they're sick.
Are you thinking about keeping your kids from school? Has that crossed your mind?
I'm supposed to travel next week. I've been debating it for. I'm supposed to like I have a family like reunion thing that we've been planning forever. Like I'm planning to go. My brother has been flying back and forth to Mexico and stuff for he shoots stuff for TV, and he's like, dude, I haven't gotten it. I've flown 8 times, but I know each week and week, more cases and more opportunities to get it. But the thing that doesn't scare me is like kids don't get it. Like from everything I've read, it's not affecting kids for some weird reason. And look, you can go get the data, but like no kids in China. Someone correct me and show me the data. But like no kids contracted it. So I don't know what that means or if that's going to change. But that's and the county I live in just got it the first person, and like my school got communicated, but they're like, it was a 50-year-old man who doesn't go outside much. He doesn't have any kids. We're keeping business as usual. Like that's what's happening, right? But at some point, people are going to pass by someone who has it. And as long as they're not sneezing and they're not touching it, you should be able to walk by that person and still be fine, right? That's the reality I think we all got to accept and just be careful and respect each other and fist bump or just not touch anybody right now. It's going to take a few months, and then hopefully, I just don't know what I like. Where's the cure? Why haven't they figured out some sort of like super cold? I don't know. Like it seems weird that these extreme SARS.
Are you believing this is from an animal and it's not man-made in a laboratory to test on the population to see when they're going to do and how the population reacts for only 10 years later for them to release the real motherfucker?
Why now we're getting to InfoWars type of stuff. I mean, anything possible.
Bro, I seen V for Vendetta, homie, and this is V for Vendetta. This is V for Vendetta, bruh. I am not completely convinced that this is actually an organic thing that came from a freaking meat factory, fish market in Wuhan or whatever, Wuxi, China, bruh. This just kind of weird, bruh. It's just weird to me how the government was allowing all this air travel to happen over all these months. Man, bruh, they should have been stopped that shit if that motherfucking shit was as dangerous as I think. And we're talking about Tom Hanks, and Tom Hanks ain't nobody. He's just a freaking actor, but he's popular, and you kind of think, in my mind, I think of someone who's in Hollywood like that. You feel like they can't be touched with the virus. I guess that's my flaw. I just think of people who have millions of dollars or in these high successful positions or in these high big mansions and have all these servants and have all these probably have machines and precautions. That's what I think about when I think of Tom Hanks. Oh, the virus ain't gonna get Tom Hanks, but boom, Tom Hanks and his wife on the set of a Warner Brothers film. If that's real, that's crazy.
No, you're absolutely right, because that's America's actor, right? That's a big one, and that's going to start getting people scared.
And Tom Hanks is an older man.
There's a part of me too, like why did Tom Hanks need to tell everybody? Like, does that actually help?
He wants to spread the awareness. Maybe I think that's good that Tom Hanks says something though, bro, because it makes it. You don't think that's
going to create more panic?
I think it could create more panic for panicky people. But it could take sane people like me or you and really put perspective on the situation. Like, I'm getting perspective. I'm being enlightened with this news right now. Like, yo, it touched Tom Hanks on a Warner Brothers lot. That's crazy. Like, anybody could get it. anybody, anywhere, anytime. And now in my mind, I'm taking my precautions up another notch to protect myself. You know, I might even buy gloves, those, you know, disposable gloves. I might even just do gloves. Well, you know, my girl works in the medical field, so I could just tell her.
I guess she should know too, like because they're having trouble keeping them in the like the masks and everything. Everyone's I wanted to pull
dentistry.
I wanted to say people are like, no, children got it. So here's the facts, right? Out of 44,000 confirmed cases in China, only 416, less than 1%, were aged 9 years or younger. No deaths were reported in this age group. That's big. That's a major. That's crazy weird. And it just shows like of the age groups that's affected by it, it's elderly or people with low immune systems. I've read that in multiple all over the place, science things, CDC, et cetera. So look, that doesn't mean like we're okay, but I'm more worried about my kids than I am for me. I'll be honest. And so it's like, that's where my head goes. I'm like, all right, well, okay, still we got to be careful because kids get it, licking everything, touching everything. And so to hear that that's not happening is encouraging. But it's still a serious thing that we have to take. We actually absolutely have to take it seriously. I'm not saying not to, but Tom Hanks getting this is, it's going to cause panic. It's absolutely going to cause panic.
NBA games have been canceled today. Games that are already,
and also like
some of them.
No more audiences on any of these shows. Like the debate on Sunday, there's not going to be any audience for it.
Wow. This is
LeBron James said he refuses to play basketball in an empty stadium. Can you imagine playing basketball in just an empty stadium? That would be so weird.
I mean, that's what you get paid for. Shoot, it might be fun. You can start farting on the court and shit, talking shit. I mean, you can do a lot of things, but man, this got me feeling some type of way, man. This is just next level alarming to me, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, they really canceled NBA the whole season?
Not the whole season. The whole season is not canceled. I didn't see that. I just looked that up and I didn't see that. They canceled games. The Utah game today was canceled. But some games are even ongoing right now. But in case you guys are just tuning in, the breaking news is that Tom Hanks and his wife have contracted the coronavirus while on set for filming the film Elvis. Warner Brothers released a statement talking about how some member of its production has contracted the coronavirus, but they didn't say who. But Tom Hanks took it upon himself to his Twitter account, it looks like, and let the world know that it was actually him, and not only him, sadly, him and his wife. And that's what me and Andy are talking about right now. This is crazy, him and his wife. And the thing that makes this more alarming to me is that they're older people. They're in the high danger red zone, because it kills older people. It has a higher mortality rate for people who are over a certain age. The older you are, the worse it gets for you. So that's what got me feeling some type of way. Anthony says it takes about a year to develop an antiviral. I heard that very same thing. I was watching a live stream in the UK. Shout out to the UK. They're getting shit done over there, bro. They're over there having discussions on precautions on how do people. I even saw a woman who was talking to their I forgot what the guy's name was. They're trying to figure out people who are staying home from work. People are not staying home from work to make money so they could pay rent so they don't get evicted. And the UK is already making laws and putting stipulations in place so people will stay home. So they want reassurance for the people of the United Kingdom to stay home and not go to work just because they don't want to lose, not pay their bills and stuff like that. So what the freak are we doing out here, man? Shit, this food. Man, I ain't political with it, but I feel like, in my opinion, Trump has been saying some weird things that I don't think that he's been a great leader with this situation. Honestly,
no. Look, and not to get political, but this is problematic for him. And I thought Bernie was going to get a huge boost from this because it's like, hello, universal health care. We're going to need it like crazy after this. But yeah, they've got to be sweating a little bit in election season for this to hit. This should be like exactly what you'd want for a president to get because it's like it enlists fear and then support. But
oh man, we got some more breaking news. It got breaking news. It looks like the NBA might be canceled. Here we go. This is a statement. I don't know where this come from exactly.
Find it. Yeah, where I couldn't find it on ESPN.
So anywhere. This is said to me by somebody. We don't know if this is confirmed or yet. We don't know if this is photoshopped or not. We don't know if this is really NBA communications. But I will read this though. It says the NBA is to suspend the season following tonight's game. An NBA player has tested positive for coronavirus. On March 11th, the NBA announced that a player on the Utah Jazz has preliminarily tested positive for coronavirus. The test result was reported shortly prior to the tip-off tonight's game between the Jazz and the Thunder at Chesapeake Energy Arena. At that time, tonight's game was canceled. The affected player is not in the arena. The NBA is suspending the gameplay for the following conclusion of tonight's schedule of the games for the notice.
Release this via a Photoshop document. I'm on ESPN.
I don't know if it is. Yeah, I don't know.
But my point is, like, let's not cause it to have it because you got it. NBA or ESPN.
It was already ESPN already reported that today that they're thinking about canceling the season.
But come on, NBA would have this on their homepage. There's no. It's very odd that it would be. So I'm not accepting that story until I get a
Bobo said it's real. He's a sports guy. I trust it. It's real.
It's not real. Any legitimate sports site. You'd think if the NBA is making a communication,
it's real. No, I think if Bobo says it's real, he's into it. I trust what Bobo say.
Bobo, send me a link.
It's real. I believe it. So, Zach Graves said Adrian Wojnarowski just announced it. Sometimes it's easier to get to Twitter and throw out a little document than setting up a video.
You got to be careful, right? Because Twitter's not always real.
Well, if it's coming from an official Twitter account, then absolutely it's real. Wojnarowski, who is an NBA insider, they said he tweeted it out. So I'll look for that one right now. So I can make sure.
Suspending travel from Europe, I'm surprised it took so long. But suspending travel from Europe to U.S. is also pretty massive. That's
huge.
Anybody who's over in any of Europe and now they can't get back, can't even imagine. That's as we're all reading our news, trying to figure out what the hell's happening. But yeah, this is look, it's getting serious. I don't think anyone said it wasn't going to be, right? That's the thing. We as Jody's looking up, I'll try and talk for.
Here it is. This is Adrian Wojnarowski from ESPN. He says the NBA has suspended the season, and he elaborated with a follow-up tweet saying that the NBA will use hiatus to determine the next steps moving forward. The league says so. Until further notices, the NBA is done. That's huge. Freak. Wow. Teams, millions, hundreds of millions of dollars, championship, all down the drain, just like that.
What do they do next? That's crazy, right? Did you hear this other story? Actually, I found this, which was interesting. NBA player, the NBA labor deal allows for pay cuts for games lost to coronavirus. So there was a force majeure clause after September 11th, and so they basically don't have to pay them. They can cancel this because of this outbreak, and then all the players don't get any parts of the money from their deal. You think that's fair?
No, that's not fair. Contracts are contracts, but they signed it. That's terrible. I think they should get paid. But
they're the least that we should be worried about. I'm sure. I hope they better have saved up a little bit. But still,
let me tell you what I'm more concerned for: the employees of the actual arenas. I think they should get paid. I think them employees should get paid for their services, and it's not about the arenas themselves. That's why we have insurance companies in place. Insurance companies are, for the most part, Satan on earth, the devil with pitchforks. They're
still going to be in this, dude.
Bro. I don't even want to think of the people right now in all over the world who are on the phone with their insurance agent who are getting the freaking shaft up their butt. People laying in hospital beds, sick, probably on the edge of death, where insurance companies are saying, sorry, but we can't save your life today. Thank you for paying your premium over the last 10 years, though. You know what I mean?
That's why I was. There we go. It's finally on ESPN. Breaking news: suspend season 2. All right, so Bobo, you were right. Respect to Bobo, but I was waiting for the refresh because it's like, why is this not on there? You think they would jump on this immediately? It took them a while. Bobo broke the story, Jody. He's just earned some serious credit in my eyes. But yeah, no, it's official now on ESPN.com.
Yeah, this is crazy, bro. This is NBA is gone. Are we not taking this seriously enough then?
See what's happening now? Look, the other day, Disney was like, we're not delaying Black Widow. We're going to move forward.
Wait, bro, but when Disneyland shut down, bro, something's up.
Did Disneyland shut down today?
No. I'm saying when it does, something's up, bro.
Oh, yeah. No, when Disneyland does.
But then what's up? What I'm saying is, do they know something we don't? You know what I mean? I think the coronavirus as deadly as the flu, or is it not?
But this is where you get dangerous, right? Because we don't have a leader who's actually coaching us through this and we believe in, we're now speculating going down InfoWars things, which I don't want to do because I think that's where we look, guys, take it seriously. I'm not saying don't take it seriously, but let's not go down these weird conspiracies because I don't know. I don't believe if you contain it and you start blocking people out, it's better. But the problem is there's enough people now in the States who have it that it can spread if we aren't careful. And then it's like people are going to get sick, but not everyone dies from it. That's the thing I think a lot of people need to understand. Like there's a lot of people who get it and survive. it's the flu, and then they move on and they build up and they're going on to their day. So that to me makes me not think like, oh damn, we got to stay in the house, lock up, and get only, you know what I mean? Like, it's not for healthy people. You shouldn't be that as concerned. Now, elderly people with low immune systems, they absolutely need to be careful. My buddy Chris Walker, who helps, he was like worried because he has like that, he has a condition that's like he has to be careful, right? There are people that know they have to be more careful than others. So I think you just got to be careful as you go out there. We got to help each other, and don't go to friggin' events if you're feeling sick. Stay home.
I'm taking. It's not panic. I'm taking precaution, and I'm thinking that, is it safe for our kids to be in school? Because it takes 14 days before symptoms can be shown, right? 2 weeks. So there's kids
Jody,
at school.
Not one kid has died from coronavirus. I just showed it to you. Not one.
You showed it to me? I didn't see it.
I read it out loud. I said, I looked it up. I said it. It was under 1% of kids under 9 got it. None of them died. You can go Google it on your own site as we're on to verify it. But that is I've read that numerous places. So look, I'm not as worried about it with my kids, the teachers, and everything. Yeah, but I don't think you should be pulling kids out of school until the school does it. Let the school make that decision.
Why does the school have to make that decision though? Us as parents.
I'll call this out. What you just did is why we have to be careful, because you're seeing Tom Hanks, you're seeing NBA. Both of those things make sense to me. Based on what we know and what's happening, it was going to track through. It's going to happen. Tom Hanks will live. Rita Wilson will live. NBA will be playing next.
What do you mean they make sense to you? Why they were shut down?
I knew there were going to be more blips as to, like, of course the celebrity was going to get it. Like, it's the lottery.
And the NBA shutting down, what about that?
Because there's crowds. And I wouldn't want to play there.
Aren't there crowds at school?
No, but not the level of the all sitting there in front of the kids, in front of the thing. No, I think you can have thermometers outside schools. You can do the hand sanitizer laser. I can't police and do the temperature and sanitize every freaking 100,000 people that come into those stadiums that are then coughing and drinking, spilling beer on each other in the seats. That's a bunch of adults who are more affected than children, all in a room getting it worse and then walking away. And then we've got it even bigger. So E3, all these big events that are canceling, to me, that's precautions. Those are things that are good. Like I don't see these as like, oh my God, get more water. No, we got to calm down. Like, that's not what I'm seeing. This is precautionary things because people at Coachella's.
Let's use Bryce Ferguson. Bryce Ferguson said there's 3,000 kids at his school. What do you do for a school of that magnitude? Do you just let it resume with 20 other motherfuckers probably having corona?
So we're just going to get all the kids home. Who's watching those kids? Parents are gonna have to stop working.
That's already being talked about, right? The parents staying.
Talk about mass panic now suddenly. So then everyone's gonna go buy the water, and is it a danger? Like, I think there. I saw one the other day, and the parents were spraying their kids going to school. It's a crazy video I retweeted the other day. But my point is, like, you can be precautionary. Now, look, if there's people in the school that are having it, and that school should shut down. It doesn't mean all the kids are gonna have it. There's going to be a small pocket who got it, and then we got to, then it happens. But until then, we could go weeks, months without any problems, right? And then suddenly you shut them all down because we got to be careful. I don't know, that to me might be overly cautious.
You don't have worry. You don't worry when you drop.
Of course I do, dude. Like I said,
that's me speaking out.
I'm more worried about going on a plane next week. I'm like, I don't want to take my kids.
That's weird. Why not a plane? A plane is a confined space it's not a large place.
Yeah, I'm circulating that sick air as they're all coughing each other. But look, even at school, I give my kid hand sanitizer. I'm like, if someone's sneezing or coughing, go the other way.
But then I was told hand sanitizer doesn't even kill it.
Wash your hands. Use this when you can't. He knows. He's being careful.
We're doing our best. But if you get coughed in the face, it's over. If you breathe in the air like Ebola, an outbreak, it's a wrap. You got it. And yeah, it's official. Rudy Gobert, who was a player for the Utah Jazz, has contracted the virus, and they said he touched all over all the microphones up there. So who knows if anybody probably contracted it from him.
And somebody probably will. And somebody else is going to come out. There's going to be more of this.
There's going to be more. There's definitely going to be more. There's going to be more.
But at the same time, like, if we all go crazy, then what? We're all going to live in the house for the next 6 months?
This is what I'm thinking. Andy, if this doubles, triples, there's not enough hospitals.
That is the scary thing. I didn't even bring it up, but yeah, there's some threads from like real scientists online that I've read that are like, that's the bigger problem. We are not equipped to handle this, and that is a concern. And again, not to That this is why I don't like Trump. I don't want to get into politics, but it's like he's not thinking that. He doesn't care about that. And it's like that is my worry. Like that is a serious shutdown. If this does, get to another degree, we aren't prepared still. Like the problem with our current administration is like he doesn't have experts outside of the people he trusts, right? And it's like you need the best people like come forward. I don't want Ben Carson telling me what to do about coronavirus and stuff. It's like so the problem is like that's where I don't care. Say you like Trump, whatever. In this instance, it's not helping us at all. And he's not equipped for it. We're not equipped for it. And yeah, you're 100% right. There are a lot of theories where like that's frightening. There's not going to be enough beds. Then what happens? So what do? You got to live your day. You got to
do the precautions. You got to do the washing of the hands. You got to do the
feeling sick. You got to stay home. You got to go get the test. I've read to give Donald Trump one thing. I've read it. I haven't verified it, but he has made it so everyone can get tested for the virus without being charged or like that shouldn't cost anybody anything to go get checked. So if you knew or know somebody are like, hey, I'm feeling a little, go get checked, find out because that's important. You got to quarantine yourself to make sure can't be selfish in this instance. And that's the problem. There's a lot of selfish people in the world who are like, well, I'm fine. It doesn't matter. And those people are the worst. Those people are the absolute worst.
It's tough to think about. We're in the end times, in my opinion, and this is just another sign of us crumbling as a society. And it's not because of the coronavirus. It could have been anything. To show this much sloppiness in this situation, bro, when coronavirus hit, I'm telling you, man, Korean Air, LAX, you just see the planes come. I'm like, ain't Korea infected? What's up with all these Korean Air, China airplanes coming to LAX when we got coronavirus? I just didn't understand. And that's just weird to me. How could you be that dumb? How could we as a country be that dumb to know that an outbreak hit in Korea and in China and we are still opening up flights to and from our countries? How?
Yeah, Trump's claiming he didn't fix that. I do want to comment. Someone's like, no, what was this comment? I want to call somebody out because it said, Bright Greenlove said, nah, Trump's trying to calm everyone down. I'm not calm. Not calming me down, dude. Look, you can be calm and you can be smart and still give us information. He's lying. He just doesn't even know what the hell he's talking about in this instance. And I'm not. Look, it's not about politics now. It's like bigger than politics. Dude needs to like get some serious experts in there and hold a friggin' news conference. It's not him downplaying it and tell us what we know. Like, and now it's like apparently I read something just today that they've now made it like top secret, the coronavirus stuff, which is not. How is that keeping people calm? It's like code whatever high priority where they're not even like going to tell us what they're learning. That'll make everyone calm after everything you already said, like downplaying it. But now it's like super confidential. Like that freaks me out a little bit. I'll be honest.
Are Asian flights still open? We suspended flights from America to the UK. But did we not suspend flights from Asia to America? I really hope that that's not the case. I heard UK, bruh. We need to. Let me see.
Oh man.
It's coronavirus. By the way, I want to say this.
By the way, YouTube won't let us say coronavirus. We should have been saying it Bud Light, dude.
I don't give a freak, bro. Man, donations, baby, Ronnie Fly, bro. All these people throwing love. Safe
because we're talking about a legitimate problem,
stupid.
And YouTube's dumb. Like, sorry, we're gonna censor you. What? Fuck you, YouTube.
Shabuji says he thinks the virus doesn't do well under the heat because it's the same base as the flu. So if it gets warmer, it's over. Yeah. Well,
again, can we also warn people? We are not doctors.
We are not.
Don't listen to us. We're just talking.
Do not educate yourself is what I would say. Seriously. Do you know that you could get a cruise for like $40 right now? Do you know you could go? You could fly to Mexico. Bro, man, they told me you could go to freaking Mexico right now for like $40 round trip right now, bro. We supposed to go to Mexico next month.
I bought my ticket to where I'm going a while ago. I'm like, I should have bought it today.
Bruh, flights is dirt cheap, like dirt. Man, you want to go on a 6-man? Hey, Andy, what's up? Let's get our families together. Let's go cruise around the world for $14 in a jawbreaker. We wear masks and gloves. We'd be good.
Let's live life. If we're all going to die of coronavirus, we'll be stoked that we would pick a world war, you know? While everyone's like bunkered up, we'll see everything by ourselves. No lines.
Look at Kid Tyson, man. He says, I hope that's the case, man, because a nigga trying to graduate, bruh. Bruh, Netflix ain't shit. They put Outbreak right on the front page. You notice that? Did you notice that?
I want to watch it again.
I watched it twice already. They got me.
Meaning to catch up or watch it, rewatch.
They got me. So I guess this breaking news kind of put a halter on the Yin Yang. So we'll postpone.
We got one title in.
Yeah, we'll postpone the rest of the topics.
Do you want to do a bonus round, just real quick?
The 1 minute flare round.
Yeah, do 1 minute
for the.
Okay, was there a sponsor's choice we get in?
We do have a sponsor's choice. You want to get into that one?
Yeah. What's that one?
Let me see what's that.
Let's end with. I don't want to create panic. Let's give people entertainment. Uh-oh. Tom Hanks. We can hear him. Make sure we can hear him.
Yeah, we already talked about it. We're talking about it now. Yep. Yep. All right. Dang, if you read the title, you would have saw it. People telling me, "Hey, bruh." All right. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get to the next topic. Then we'll go straight to the
headline. Yeah, change your title, Midge. Did you already do it?
It'll go when I go over there. We'll go straight to the sponsor's choice topic. Sponsor's choice topic is coming in 3, 2, 1. Oh shoot! There it is.
You should put a vote up for round 2. Should coronavirus create panic? Let's see what they all say.
There it is, right there.
Tom Hanks is what? No, that's the one we have. I can't read the other one. It's coming. Batman Returns versus Superman 2.
Yeah, motherfreaker.
I haven't watched Superman 2 in forever.
Batman 2 versus Superman 2. Batman Returns 1992, 91, 92 versus Superman 2 1989? No, 79? I think 79 or 1980. Yeah, Battle of the 80s, bruh. So Superman 2 is Batman Returns is yin, Superman 2 is yang. You feel some type of way?
Batman Returns for me.
Superman 2 for me. Easily.
Good. There we go.
All right, for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and put the 10 minutes on the clock. I'm putting an argument up for Superman 2. Andy has Batman Returns. 10-minute timer ticking down. Let's get right to this. I think I will go first. Let me put that one up. No, 10 minutes. Okay. I'm glad that you gave me the better film. Superman 2 is clearly the better film because it took Superman 1 and elevated that motherfucker. How do you take Superman 1, which is arguably the greatest superhero movie ever made? I mean, a lot of people reference 1978 Superman 1, because it is great. And Superman 2 was even better than Superman 1. I think that Superman 2 is probably the best sequel to any film of all time. I think even it's up there with like Dark Knight. It's up there with Captain America Winter Soldier, Spider-Man 2, Superman 2. It's there. Christopher Reeves, the greatest Superman to ever don his costume. You're going to argue for Michael Keaton, and I know, but Michael Keaton is not the best Batman that we've ever seen. I'm sorry. Christian Bale takes that. And for a lot of other fans, they think Ben Affleck takes that, and that's crazy, but it's true. Christopher Reeve is the definitive version of Superman. He is the dude. Superman 2 with Zod fighting in New York. Superman, whoo, pa! The graphics, that shit was fire back then, bro. Even to this day, it looked cheesy, but it's so heroic. It still has that essence. It has that superhero feel to it. And even to this day, I go back and I watch it. It's a superhero film defined that elevated past Superman 1 because it really wasn't a physical villain there. Lex was part 1, but Zod and people from Krypton came in part 2, and it was freaking dope, and it was amazing. Batman Returns just doesn't have it to cut, I believe.
Well, to Jody, you're up against everyone's just, I know they're voting, but which Superman are you even talking about? Because there's 2. And that is my whole reason of why it's not good, because you didn't even mention that you're not even defending the Richard Donner cut. So now you can say you are trying to say, but you're Richard Lester cut. Which one are you cut? Which one are you defending here? Even because you haven't even.
Bro, pick one. Pick one. I pick one, and I beat yours.
Your movie is so disjointed. The first version,
pick one. I beat yours.
Over and did terribly. That Donner then attempted to fix later. That alone sort of knocks it out for me. It's like it's just Superman gives up his powers for Lois. Come on, man. In movie 2, that's the best Superman. And you even said it, cheesy. Batman Returns takes it to the next level. Tim Burton, height of his powers. Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman. Christopher Walken. Danny DeVito as the Penguin was just perfect casting. Michael Keaton is arguably, I think, still the best live action Batman. Best Bruce Wayne. Awesome Batman. Batman Returns is dark. Batman murders people in it. He's blowing up all those criminals and stuff
with confetti.
Surprisingly, no, he blows up some of those guys without a doubt. My point being, like, it's just fun. It's a better rewatch. It's not as confusing. Superman, which version do I put in of Superman 2? It's more to the character. I don't like that Superman gives up his powers right away in the movie to sort of, I'm going to go date the girl who can't figure out.
The girl, her name is Lois Lane. Show some respect.
Yeah. It's a slow fine. Margot Kidder. But look, I don't like it. And even Terrence Stamp, interesting. It's fun. Zod, it's cheesy, but it doesn't hold up. It doesn't hold up. Batman Returns from 92 totally still holds up. The practical effects are great. The Batmobile is fire. Max Shrek, what's his name? Christopher Walken is a great villain, pushing Selena Kyle off the. She is fantastic in that movie. She is by far the best villain out of both of our movies, hands down.
Nah.
So I got a better villain, and then I got a better character, and then I would argue Michael Keaton's better as Batman in that movie than Christopher Reeves is. Superman 1. Maybe I like Superman 1 better.
What?
Michael Keaton, though, fantastic. Christopher Reeves is good. I'll take it back. Look, I'm not trying to knock on Christopher Reeves. I love Christopher Reeves Superman, but I think when we're watching them,
go ahead and say it.
When we go to, I think Michael Keaton pivoted into it better because, and then even we just know Christopher Reeves, Superman 3, come on, Superman 4, it started getting stupid. We didn't get to see
talking about 3 and 4.
But my point is, like, I just think it was the beginning of the downturn.
Your blasphemy is just wrecking my shit. You're saying Michael Keaton is a better Batman than Christopher Reeve is Superman? That's ridiculous in itself. That's just ridiculous.
In Batman Returns.
In Batman anything, it doesn't matter. No single actor as any character ever in cinematic Marvel, DC, superhero history is a better fit from Christopher Reeve to Superman. Not Gal's Wonder Woman, not Chris Evans' Cap, not Christian Bale's Batman, no one, and you know it. Christopher Reeve's Superman is the definitive. They're bread and butter. They're yin and yang. They're peanut butter and jelly, Kool-Aid and sugar. They just go together. That is an iconic film, Superman 2. And you picked Catwoman for Batman Returns. I think you might have slipped up because the Penguin is just as good, in my opinion, even better. Danny DeVito's Penguin, Mr. Cobblepot was better. You said the best villain was Catwoman? I'm going with Penguin. And, you know,
she's an anti-hero.
Superman had 3 villains. Superman had 3 of them to deal with.
None of them were as good as Penguin or Catwoman. Thank you for proving my point.
He gave up his powers for Lois to live. I'm sorry.
Who's better than either of those two? Which villain? You're Zod or Lex Luthor? Who saw again?
Oh, don't bring Lex Luthor. Gene Hackman's Lex Luthor. Now we talking about Titans. What are we talking about? I'll give you.
Whoa!
I'll give it to you.
You're saying Lex Luthor and Superman 2 ranks higher than
Lex Luthor's in Superman.
Pfeiffer? Give me a break.
I think Lex Luthor in Superman 2 plays his role comparable to Michelle Pfeiffer and Danny DeVito. They're in the argument, bro. I'll give you the edge. Look. I'll give you Penguin and Catwoman over Zod and Jean, Lex Luthor. But here's the kicker.
Did you hear that, guys?
Here's the kicker. Yeah. Here's the kicker. But yo, Batman ain't better than Superman.
Yeah,
yo, Michael Keaton ain't better than Christopher Reeve. You ain't gonna give me that?
Reeves is. I'll answer. Reeves is. I like it.
Here come bullshit.
He's a nice boy. Like, yay, happy Lois. By 2,
bring the bullshit, Andy.
It starts getting annoying.
Stop it! I gave you Michelle Pfeiffer and Danny DeVito, and you won't give me Michael Keaton. Stop it! You're lying through your teeth.
No depth. In Returns, it gets.
You're a liar.
Gothic, more darker.
You're a bona fide liar. I love the way you lie.
You can keep talking over it, but I see in the comments even people sort of agreeing. Michael Keaton was a better Batman in Batman Returns than Christopher Reeve was Superman in Superman 2. Yeah, I believe that.
Blasphemy! You're not even speaking the English language saying that. Michael Keaton is a better Batman than Christopher Reeve Superman?
Just give me the win. You know that. You know I'm telling the truth.
Oh, my friend, I'm sorry. You just gift wrapped the W to me, and I'm going to open it up digitally on this end. What was it? Andy saying that Michael Keaton's Batman is better than Christopher Reeve's Superman. My God.
Whoa. That is not what I said.
In Superman 2 and Batman Returns.
Thank you. Say what I said.
Superman 2 is the best Superman movie ever made.
Superman. He is better in Superman.
Stop it. Better. You're rolling with Michael Keaton, who is not even the best Batman, homie. Christian Bale is the best Batman. Other people.
Batman. He's a terrible. He's hardly.
He
Batman
revolutionized the character with the voice.
He's hardly Batman in that movie. That movie was built by Tom Hardy, Heath Ledger, even Cillian Murphy. He's just there doing it. He's fine.
What about the people? What about the people who say Ben Affleck is the best Batman?
He didn't even want to do it.
It doesn't matter. Many fans have Ben Affleck.
You want to make that your argument?
Yes.
Isn't Batman? Okay. Do you want to die on that sword?
He's not
Batman.
You think Michael Keaton is the best Batman?
Yeah. I like Kevin Conroy as Detective Batman. If we're not counting voices, I like him a lot too. But yeah, live action Batmans.
All right. Live action Batman. You're gonna go with Michael Keaton. All right, I'll let you have that. But overall, you got Kevin Conroy as overall the best anything Batman, correct?
Yeah, I think that I like the Batman animated series.
I agree.
Ben Affleck had one of the best Batman scenes, so I understand why people get confused.
I understand it as well. I can't either confuse.
That scene in that was awesome. So I liked Ben Affleck as Batman. Not
look at the chat. Ben Affleck is the best Batman. On and throughout the chat. You see that? You can't win this. I got Christopher. No one is refuting Christopher Reeve. The only people that will refute.
Look. People are calling out Keaton too. But my point is, like, Batman. He had some cool Batman moments, but they didn't give him enough to really make him a better Batman. I think Tim Burton and Michael Keaton really defined Batman. You got to give Burton talking from '89 Batman and Richard Donner for Superman 1, and then the Donner cut, which you've yet to even mention. Let's make for the record.
I don't mention the Donner cut. It doesn't need to, bro. They're both great. Okay, they're both great.
Name the difference.
What do you mean name the difference? There's more scenes in the Donner cut. There's more. What are you talking about? The Donner cut is better, but the theatrical cut is even better than the freaking either one of Batman Returns.
Why? Why, Jody?
Well, because Krypton is better. You know, there's more scenes of Krypton. Superman has more of a character development story with Richard Donner. There's scenes are dragged out and let you appreciate more. You know, there's more to the Donner cut. But then here's one hot dog that's delicious. Well, how about two? Well, thank you for the second hot dog, but that doesn't change the fact that the first hot dog was delicious. What's going on here?
Keaton delivers a very gothically dark and crazy Batman. And Michelle Pfeiffer, you can't deny Michelle Pfeiffer is the best Catwoman in movies.
I agree.
Hands down, it's like define the role.
But let me go ahead and throw this hook, line, and sinker before we close out. You said Kevin Conroy is the best Batman, and this is how I got you. I agree. Kevin Conroy is the best Batman, but no one is refuting Christopher Reeve is the greatest Superman on TV or cartoon. TV or cartoon. Time.
Yeah, pick Dean Cain.
Time.
And I like Henry Cavill, but he just didn't really do Superman.
We have
Henry Cavill or Christopher Reeves. Okay, you win that. Sure, I'm not going to dispute.
What about Brandon Routh? Forgot about him.
I forgot about him, right? Because it's like he's playing Christopher Reeve.
Exactly. That's how iconic Christopher Reeve is. He's that dude, bro.
A Christopher Reeve impression. He didn't even try to make it his own. That was his own fault.
All right, since we're out of I'll wait for the final round. There's no way I believe that you believe Michael Keaton's Batman in Batman Returns is a better superhero or better play the role than Christopher Reeve in Superman 2.
I do.
You lying motherfucker. Freaking, let's go to the flash round. Final minute. I'll go first, man. This guy is freaking lost his freaking noodle. All right. So Andy's going to hit you guys with a whole bunch of bullshit and lies, but that's fine. That's his job. Christopher Reeve is the greatest Superman across any medium. You guys heard it come out of Andy's lips. He said that Kevin Conroy is overall the best Batman. And I agree. But even in cartoon... Hey, I'm in my final round, please. Excuse me. You stay in your... Christopher Reeve is the best Superman in film, TV, comic. Pick and choose is Christopher Reeve's version of it. That's how dope he is. Superman 2 is one of the better action movies for the 1980s. For that action to look like that, fighting in New York. No, the people, on the telephone, getting blown with the tornadoes. The truck. There was so much goodness in Superman 2 that it just makes me feel. It fills me with so much joy. Superman 2 is just an excellent masterpiece of a movie for a time that is long since gone. And even though I respect Batman Returns and I love Batman Returns, even I know that it's just not better than Superman 2. Andy?
Yeah, you just focused on a lot of stuff that wasn't really a debate. But look, Batman Returns, as I said, is the darker, perfect follow-up to '89 Batman, which defined. I think it did the live-action, dark, gritty thing that Christopher Nolan gets all the credit for, but Tim Burton set it up. And I would argue, I do think I think the Tim Burton Batmans are better if you really and hold up better than Donner's Superman, both his Superman 2 cut and the first one. I love the Superman movies, but I like Tim Burton's more. So it's not like I'm saying it's bad, but I think Tim Burton really defined it and took it to new creative levels that really like just supercharged the whole superhero genre. Superman is still like the guy in tights. It's still a little cheesy. It doesn't hold up as well as Batman does. Sure, Batman's got some stiff stuff in one, but Returns, I feel like, took it up a notch and just really went for the gothic, dark vibe. And it's got two amazing villains. Michelle Pfeiffer, Danny DeVito, way better than seeing Lex Luthor again and Zod and the others. It just, there's no comparison. So, and then I don't like the plot of Superman 2. It's like, why is he giving up his powers and then they're back? It's just like giving up
time. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Based on what we had on the clock, that's what you guys vote on. The coronavirus kind of took over this stream. We talked about Tom Hanks and we talked about everything, flights. We talked about the NBA being canceled. And shout out to my man ODB who put that $20 donation down. Shout out to my man ODB for the $20 donation. Thank you, DB.
Oh no! Guys, quarantine Jody. What the hell was that?
For my family.
Jesus Christ.
Donald Bay says, ODB here. What's good, Jody and Andy? And the YouTube family. Yo, I've been just blown away that they're canceling the NBA games due to this BS virus. Yeah, I mean, it's serious, bro. And it's tough. The NBA game, it should happen, though, if it's really spread like it is. We talked about it, ODB. You got here a little bit late. Everything is here. I invite you to rewatch the stream when this goes live. We talked about a lot of things in full. Tom Hanks and his wife contracted the virus too on the set of the Warner Brothers lot. So there's a lot of stuff going on.
Oh, they're in Australia doing the Elvis movie.
My bad. I said the Warner Brothers lot. I mean
yeah,
on a Warner Brothers production
Prevention,
camp.
not panic. That's the lesson here today.
Yeah. So yeah, it's Jody's corner virus. Jody's corner virus.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not coming in the studio this week. That's
come on, man. What you talking about, man? Well, that concludes this episode of Yin Yang.
Ronnie, thank you again for going to the Cash App. Bam!
Shout out to my dude Ronnie Flaw, bro. Shoot, I got a little in the Cash App. Shout out to my dude Ronnie Flaw. In the Cash App. That's where the Cash App. Ronnie Fly with the 150 towards Andy Signor, bruh. Love. Ronnie, I got that first round for you. You know that. Watch. Guys, vote in the pinned comment. I'll tally up the votes, and next week we'll read the results on Yin and Yang episode 10. Next week is the 10th episode. 10 weeks, bro.
Ooh, 10th anniversary?
10th. You can say that. 10 episode anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do these things in seasons.
This is when people have the coronavirus. We can be quarantined in our studios and keep delivering our content. That's good,
bro.
Right?
Ain't that the dope thing, bro? If we end up getting coronavirus,
I'm going like vlog and like day one of popcorn play.
Yeah. So this is Jody's Corner. Day one, I feel okay, but day two, yeah.
I'm surprised there isn't like some big YouTuber who hasn't just like faked it. To be honest,
that'll be the end of their channel when they find out he didn't have it though. You can't fake it, bro. You say you go on YouTube and say you got it. Watch the government kick your door down. Come here. I don't really have it. Snatch that fool right up on live stream. They will black bag him. All right, that concludes it. Episode 9. Thanks, Andy, for being here. I appreciate you, man. You, a lot of great conversations.
Tomorrow night, demonetized Nerd Wars. We're gonna go. It's gonna be fire.
Man, so I might pull up if I have time, man. So
yeah, drop in. It's you can call in anytime. Always just text me and let me know if you're around. But yeah, guys, tune in tomorrow night over there. And yeah, thanks, Jody, as always. We'll see. I'm sure you're doing stuff tomorrow. But thanks for watching, everybody.
Yep. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I'm Jody. That's Andy, and we out this thing, man. Deuces. Peace out. Peace out.